let's just start with warming up. Let's just walk, bring the arms forward, just stretching those arms forward to feel that throughout the arms and the shoulders. So 10 minutes of cardio today, 10 minutes of strength training, and then 10 minutes working on posture and flexibility. And tapping forward, let's just bring an arm forward. Nice deep breath in and out. Back into that walk. If you want, move forward on your chair. And let's tap out and reach an arm overhead. Abs are tight. And tapping back and flexing those triceps. So really flex the back of your arms as the hands go back. And back into a walk. Let's punch forward. And going out, out, in. And this time just bring the hand to the knee. If you want to, you can bring the elbow to the knee. And going into the V step, here we go. Back into that walk. Let's bring the arms up and just press the hands back. And tapping out again. Now, if at any point, if you're able to stand, then stand for some of the moves, and when you need to, then sit down. You can also stand behind the chair, hold on to the chair, and just do the leg work instead of the arms. Lots of options for making it harder and to advance. And heel tap in front, opposite arm. Keeping those abs tight. And tapping out again, and then forward. So adding some brain work in here, forward. Back into that walk. You can pick up the pace here if you're able to and run this one out. And heel dig, bicep curl and overhead. Keeping those abs tight. Lean back a little bit to make those abs work. And back underneath again. Let's work those triceps again. Back into that walk, and let's just bring the arms around or the hands around. Changing the direction. And let's step forward, forward, back, back. That is too much for my brain to take. Hand, hand, back, back. I was going to suggest that we do the opposite hands. Not working for me. Last one. Back into a march. And tapping out, let's do a lateral raise. So relax those shoulders. Okay, that's the end of our 10 minutes of cardio. We are moving on to strength. Grab some dumbbells. So sitting back in your chair, we're gonna start with our leg extension. So bringing one leg up, bringing it out to the side, back in, back down, other side. Continuing this for 40 seconds. Now, if you want to bring some arm work into it too, you can do a lateral raise, which we had just finished doing this one. Otherwise, just focus on the legs. Last one. Taking your 20-second break, we are going to pick up our weights. So using a light weight here, maybe anywhere between a 2 to an 8, depending on what works well for you. I'm using 5 pounds today. So weight at the side, you can either do singles, so bring one arm up at a time to about shoulder level, or if you have very light weights, then do both weights or lift both weights at the same time. Breathing out as you lift. Taking a break, we're going to go into our back rows. So leaning forward, weights are down, and then you're just lifting the weights up, flexing your back as you lift the weight. And go. And finishing there. So moving into our tricep kickbacks, so that's just leaning forward and pressing the weight back. And ready. And finishing with that one. So you can put the weights down. We're going to move into our sit to stands. So if you can't stand, then just do the leg extension. So you just bring one leg up, back down, flex those quads as you bring that foot up. Otherwise, we're standing up and sitting back down. So just do as many as you can. So if at any point you feel it's enough, then just stop there and rest until we get to the next exercise. And just one more. Excellent. Next one, sitting out on the chair a little bit, we're going to do an elbow to the knee, working our core. So as that elbow goes to the knee, think about flexing your abdominals. So you can either have your hands like this, or you can have your hands up, flex, and back down. Breathe out. And if you shouldn't be twisting or you don't want to twist, you can just lean forward instead like this. Lots of different options. And stopping there. So for the next one, when we're going to do a wider squat, so sitting back a little bit more, you can have your hands here if you need to press up. But having the feet wide, I'll just show you what we're doing. So we're just leaning forward, standing up, and then coming back down. Ready? And let's go. So lean forward and up. Last one. Bringing the feet back together, we are going to go into a calf raise and lateral raise. So if you want to, you can have weights here. You don't need to, but if you do want to work your shoulders a little bit more, grab onto your weights. Totally optional. Doing a calf raise and then bringing the weights up at the same time. Or if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can just bring one weight up at a time, but do both feet with a calf raise. Relax those shoulders. And another option, if you want to just work the calves and make it a little bit harder, you can bring the weights on the knees to put some more weight there. And you can even lean forward to put all of your body weight on the knees to give your legs more of a workout. And stopping there. So doing another set of sit to stands. So if you find that it's too much, you feel like your legs have already gotten enough of a workout, just do the leg extensions. Ready? One more exercise. So options here, if you don't want to use any weights, you can just bring the arms up and flutter your arms to give your arms a workout. Or if you want to use the weights, we're going to do a hammer curl and a tricep kickback at the same time. So you're just doing a bicep curl or a hammer curl and then pressing the weights back for the triceps. So whichever one you decide to do, let's get started. So flex the back of your arms when that weight goes back. And finishing there. So grab yourself some water if you need to or want to. And then we're going to get into some posture work and stretching. So we're gonna get started with the seated salsa. So sitting up straight, shoulders are relaxed. All we're doing is simply moving one knee forward, one knee back, and just going back and forth. So you'll probably already feel this in your lower back. So this is just to reduce pain in the lower back, get some movement in there. So this is a fantastic exercise to do during the day. So if you're feeling some stiffness in your lower back and you're sitting a lot throughout the day, try and do this every 30 minutes for 1 minute. So try not to move your shoulders, it's just your knees that are going back and forth. And it's just a gentle movement, you don't have to press far, just go to the point that it feels good for your lower back. Okay, relax. Let's bring the arms up in front and bring the elbows back. Think of squeezing an orange in your shoulder blades. Press those elbows back as much as you can. Get those shoulders back and come forward again. Again, bring the elbows back and forward. One more time. And forward. This time bring the elbows down and pull them back. Same thing, squeeze those shoulders back. Get those shoulder blades together, coming forward again. And forward, last one. Good, clasping the hands together, pressing the hands forward, and just pressing your hands forward to feel that in your upper back. And breathe. And releasing the hands, let's just bring one arm overhead, reaching as high as you can to the ceiling, pressing the other hand down, and reaching with both hands. And then the other side. So really reach. Release, either crossing the ankles and leaning forward or bringing an ankle up onto the knee and have your back flat and then lean forward and hold. And bring that foot back down, switching to the other side. And bringing that foot down, pressing the hands out to the walls. And then palms up to the ceiling, and then fingers down to the floor, and you should feel a nice stretch through the arms here. Relax those shoulders. And relax the arms. Let's just move or stretch the fingers a little bit, so going from finger to finger. And don't forget the thumb. Doing it one more time. Rotating those wrists. Other direction. And let's stretch out the legs a little bit. So bringing one leg forward, toes are coming towards you, and then leaning forward. And switching to the other side. that stretch. And let's drop the ear down to the shoulder and relax into that stretch. You can press the hand out to the side to intensify if you wish. And relax the arm and rotate the head forward. And then over to the other side and hold and press the other hand out. And looking straight in front, this time looking up to the ceiling. And then gently looking down at your lap and holding. And looking in front, this time just turning your head so you're looking to the side and hold. And then over to the other side. And looking in front again, rolling those shoulders back. And then rolling them forward. And then bringing one foot in front, you may need to move a little bit further on your chair or further forward on your chair, pulling that foot back towards you as much as you can to feel that through the calf muscle, and hold. And then switching to the other side. And sitting up straight, let's just do a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So bring the belly button forward and then pressing your lower back back. So it's like your belly button is going to the back, bringing it forward and pressing it back. So just continue that gentle movement. And finishing there. And let's just bring one arm up again and then just gently over to the side, just for a nice side stretch. And then switching to the other side. And bring that arm down. Nice deep breath in, bringing the arms up halfway. And breathing out. Let's do that 2 more times. And breathe out. The last one. And breathe out. And that is it. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you next time. Bye for now, everyone. And please remember to write a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already.